Good morning. Good morning, Instagram Live. My name is Takia Lee Allen, and I am coming to you with my first live for Launch into Purpose live on this Monday morning. And to set things off, today and moving forward every Monday is going to be our Motivation Monday for Launch into Purpose Live. So I am here and I am ready. I want to just share with you guys on today and give you kind of a synopsis and understanding of what Launch into Purpose Live is and what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be discussing, what God is talking about during this time. And one of the things I had to really over the last few months to really sit and hear God about, launching this live, because this is something that He gave me to do, and to really understand what it is and what He's saying about it. So I know we're talking about launching into purpose, which is definitely something that, is going to be our topic. But I just want to let you know it's going to be so full and so rich, this conversation that we're going to be having. We're going to be diving in prophetically. We're going to be diving in about the state of the church and the state of the world and some things that God is doing. So I wanted to take this time today to share with you some of the things that God is discussing. So bear with me while I get that for you. But today, on this Monday, I want to motivate you. And I want to motivate you and get you charged. Some of you get you recharged to a place of understanding. I want to bring you to, I want to bring you up to speed. I want to bring you up to speed. That's what it is. And so I'm going to share with you this morning some of the things that God began to tell me when He first gave this to me, and along the way before we launched on today. I want to share with you some of the things that He said, and to give you an understanding that launch into purpose is real, that your purpose is real, that what God is doing is serious, and you are a part of that. So the Lord began to share with me. He said, I want you to tell my people that they are next on the scene. He said, tell them they are next on the scene and that they are going to change this world. I want you to first understand that when God called you, when He called you in this world, when he saved you, when He died and He rose, and when He died and He said it is finished, He brought us back to our position in God. And when He rose and He left, then we became the church through which He would move and through which He would do things in this world. And so when He begins to say that you are going to change this world, it's because He's telling the truth. He's getting ready to move through you. And so today I want you to understand that your life moving forward is not going to be one of just mediocrity. It's not going to be one of just settling for less and living and waiting for God to do everything. This is going to be one where you truly participate. God is going to pull, He has already started, but He's pulling you out of the comfort place that you're in. He's pulling you out of just a place of waiting. Some of you have been just waiting to see what is next and what He's doing. And so He's pulling you out of that place, and He's moving you because now the time has come. He's moving you into your place of purpose. The Lord also said, He said, there's nothing that is too hard for me. So therefore, there's nothing that's going to be too hard for you in this time and in this season. The thing is that launching the purpose is going to be such a movement, a prophetic movement, honestly, in your life, that you are going to see something, feel something kick in. And so that is going to be the indication that now is the time, and that what God is saying to you is true. So the thing about it is, before you were formed, that God picked you and qualified you, and he knew you, and you have an extraordinary purpose, and it's going to greatly impact this world. I know that we have seen Christians, and in our lifetime in church, we've seen, in church has been about getting the word while you've been in there. And this doesn't go for everybody. But I know for me, the churches that I had been to in life, a lot of the congregation would come every Sunday, and they would sit and, get the word and go out, go to work, minister where they could. But a lot of them were seat warmers every Sunday. And some of them would go out and evangelize, but a lot of them were seat warmers. And one of the things that I would see is a lot of the youth and different things that would come into the church. They would always be pulled into positions inside the church. And they were never truly allowed to launch out. Like, nobody knew what launching out into purpose was, or launching out into the world to make an impact, to make a difference, to change the world. Nobody truly understood what that was. And I just know for me, that's a lot of what I had seen. So I'm very excited when I hear God say, it's time to launch into purpose, the purpose that I've called you to. To me, that is extremely exciting. And because just for me, I've never been one who truly was excited and happy being in the four walls of the church. I would get so bored. Not bored just in general, but also when it came to just, so much being in you, and it's just sitting there and you're getting fed so much. And it's just like, what else is there? What's next? What more can I do? So this excites me. This is for the people who really are ready to, see something different, see God do something different, and not just in the world, but through you. This is for people who are ready, okay? Who are ready. So the Lord began to say, he said, I want you to let them know. He said, there are places and positions that I promised them. And although it has been a season of waiting, your promise and your position and the things that I have told you that are to come, and the things that I have told you that you are to do, it has not died. It has not died. He said, it was just that you had to wait because it was all about timing. God has to move in this time, in this world, in this nation, the things that are going on. God has to move some chess pieces out of the way so that he can make room for the promise that he told you, for the things that he promised you, so that he can open the doors for you to walk in. The waiting period was just to get you ready for this time. Sometimes when the waiting period seems so long, it is because your place is so large. It is because the assignment that you have to do is so large. It's because the growing in you is of such significance that you need that time. And so sometimes we should not look at timing or the waiting period as such a bad thing, but God knows what he's doing. And so you made it through the waiting period, and now it is time for you to get ready, because your time has come and the launching period is here. I know that based on what is going on in the world around us, that you cannot tell, but now is the time. I know that when you look out and when you see what's going on, you can't see that this is the time. But I have come to let you know that this is the time. I know that we're in the middle of a crisis, and it doesn't make sense for this to finally be the time that God tells you, pull that thing off of the shelf that I've been calling you to do. Remember that thing I told you to do? Remember that thing I told you to work on, and you began working on it because you were so excited, or you put it on the shelf because you didn't understand, or time had gone on and it just didn't look like you would ever use it, or you put it in the closet and said, okay, God, well, I'll pull it out when you tell me, but time had passed on and things had happened and seasons in your life had happened. God never forgot about the agenda. He never forgot about what he called you to do, what he told you to do. There was always a period and a timing that he had in his mind where he was going to tell you to pull that thing out, where he was going to tell you, all right, now. And you've been waiting on that now. You just didn't know it would look like this. You just didn't know it would be at this time. You just didn't know. Half of you begin to wonder whether or not what you heard from God was actually him being serious, or you just conjuring up something in your mind, or being a little delirious about this great call that he had called you to. But it's the truth. And now he's calling you to pull those things off the shelf. Pull those books off the shelf. Pull your notes off of the shelf. Pull your assignments, your inventions, your manuals, your strategies, your business plans, your ministry plans. Even with some of the youth nowadays and the young adults, there have been curriculums and restructuring of certain areas that you have been working on. Some brilliant, intelligent things that you have been working on. And you've been wondering, what am I going to do with this? I don't see a place for me. I don't see where I fit in. I don't understand when this is going to make sense. Because we look for things to make sense so that we know when the time is. But oftentimes God doesn't work like that. He created you for a need and for a purpose and for a solution at a specific time. And so when it is time for you to launch out, you won't see that everything has been created. What you will see is that there is a problem. And that problem is the call to you to be the solution to it. Once you say, yes, I'm going to launch out. And once you do launch out, once you get the courage and you begin to move forward operating in your purpose, then is the only time where you will see where you fit, and you will see the place where you belong and the space where you belong. But why will you see that? It's because you have created that. It's because you have become that thing. So your platform and your place and your space is you. Oh, that was good. Oh, shatabai. Yes, that place. That place, that space, that platform. That it's like this puzzle piece to your mind that you've been waiting to show up and to come. That, my friend, is you. You have been looking for you. You have been waiting for you. That's what it's been. It hasn't been that anything. See, the thing about purpose, the thing about launching into purpose is you're truly trailblazing your own path. And the only time where people, other people, and not you, but the only time where other people would look and say, that platform that fits that particular purpose, I can see it now. Other people will say that. That platform, that place, I see it because it's been created. And it's been created by you. The only way that other people themselves will see it is because they've seen you. Is because you have created it. Because you have launched out. My friend, I just came to tell you today on this Motivation Monday that it is your time and you are next. Oh, God ain't playing. He's not playing. During this crisis, his solution and his answer is nothing but you. I want to encourage you on today. I want to motivate you on today. I want some of you all to truly, as I've spoken on today, I want you guys to go back to that thing that God called you to and told you to do. I want you to go back. I want you to find it. I want you to pull it out. I want you to read it. I want you to revive and to revitalize that thing in your spirit. I want you to pull that thing out as if God just told you today. I want you to go back and to remember. I want you to go back and to recharge your spirit, to recharge your mind, to do what God has called you to do. I want you to pull that thing out so that you now have it in your spirit and there is no denying it on this Motivation Monday. So thank you so much for tuning in with me. I'm just going to put this up really quick, and I just want to say thanks for watching today. Again, my name is Takia Lee Allen of Launching the Purpose Live, and this is where you can find me. Okay, I'm going to be here on Instagram Live weekday mornings at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am also going to it's going to be on Instagram Live at Launching the Purpose Live. And you can learn more about me, learn more about this at launchingthepurposelive.com. I want to invite you to go there. I want to invite you to follow me on Instagram, and any other friends that you have, to make sure you tell them about this message. Now, this message on this morning, every morning, is going to be saved on IGTV, but also I'm going to go ahead and put it on Facebook as well, on my Facebook page, Launching the Purpose Live, so you can find it over there as well. For those of you who are more Facebook people, now I'm going to be live on Instagram. So I want you to follow me on Instagram. But just in case that you find yourself as more of a Facebook person, I'm going to put it over there on that page for you to watch the replay. Okay? So also, I want you all to go on my website, and on there you will find that you can download an ebook that I have, and it is called Let Go and Launch Forward. So I really want you to get that, to go ahead and get you pumped up and motivated. But just, so you understand and know where to find me, where to follow me, and what I'm doing, this is that information for you. So I pray that you guys have been truly blessed on today. I just wanted to pump you up on this Motivation Monday and let you know that this is a serious thing. You're next on the scene. Go back and pull those things out that God has told you about. I know you can feel the pull. I know you can feel the pressure and everything that we have going on in this world. And even separate from it, God is speaking to you. And I know that you can feel that. So I encourage you to make sure you pull those things out. Go into prayer. Remember them. Ask God, revive it in me, God, because I kind of let those things die just a little bit, or I let them subside. I forgot about them. I really ain't been worried about it. But God, deep inside, I've really been praying about what you're going to do and when you're going to pull those things out. When you're going to say it's time. Now. The time. Ooh, I felt that. Whew. Now. Now is the time. Go ahead and pull it out. I love y'all. Have a blessed, motivated Monday. Talk to God today. Get back in tune and in line today with what He has going on for you. Because what is going to come, the answers that are going to come to this world is coming through you, my friend. Be blessed. Launching the Purpose.